Hello everyone. I hope you all can hear me okay. Brandy here. For tonight I'm actually going to do a meditation with you because it's midnight where I'm living. It's a little after midnight and I know a lot of people have a tough time sleeping. Hello, thanks for joining me. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't even see very good, but yeah. Franco, hello. I know a lot of people have a hard time sleeping at night. I know I do. I usually go to bed at like 2 or 3 a.m. Hey there. And I get up about 10 usually, something like that. I have the luxury of working evenings a lot, but welcome to my meditation, and I am going to just go ahead and jump into it here in just a second. Hello there, Joe and Allah, Nostril, what do you visualize when you're meditating? Oh, actually, I do active meditation. So active meditation takes you really deep, really quick. You don't need to visualize anything. If you want to visualize something, I suggest visualizing just concentrating on the third eye point right here and visualizing your breath. I know this is going to sound weird because breath can't come into your head, but visualize like air coming into this point to the middle of the head. So if you look right here and right here, right in the middle, right in the center, that's where your pineal gland is. So you want to just visualize that like maybe blue air or just air, clear air is going in right here when you breathe in, and when you breathe out, you imagine that the air is then going out. So if you need to visualize, do that. That really helps you to focus on the point where your intuition area is, your pineal gland that activates the DMT and all of that good stuff. But if you meditate, you will change your life. If you learn to do active meditation work, it has done absolute wonders for me. So I want to show you some of my ways. I like to use this. This is Lumbini. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Lumbini incense. It's Lumbini, Lumbini incense. And you can order this online. I've seen it on Amazon and stuff. I get it at a local metaphysical shop where they sell a lot of like tarot cards and incense and stuff. And this is from Nepal. They hand make it in Nepal. And it's like a little rope and it smells amazing. But it really helps. They use this in a lot of ritual work, a lot of meditation work, so it really helps you to deepen your meditation. So I'm going to light this real quick. And I actually put it in one of these. It's like a little cast iron thing where you see all my incenses. And it gets a little smoky, but it has a little hanger there at the tip. I don't need a hanger though. Alright, so got the smoke going, put it right here. Hi, Randy. Okay. Oh, hearts, hello. Yeah, that's right. You tap on it and it does little hearts, right? Okay, so let's meditate. First thing I want you to do is just close your eyes and imagine that you're breathing in right here at that third eye point. Just imagine air flowing in to the middle of the head and then flowing out on your exhale. So when you slow down and you just take a few breaths like that, it will automatically bring you down to a little bit of a relaxation. So just do that 3 times with me. Ready? Breathe in. And breathe out. One thing you can do here is called an 8-count breath. It's also called boxed breathing, and that's where some people can only do 4 counts. Yeah, you can do this laying down. You might fall asleep. And actually, I fall asleep like this all the time, as I do the boxed breathing to fall asleep. So you'd count to 4 or count to 8, depending on how good you are at, controlling the breath. I do an 8 count. So do that with me. So you're going to breathe in on a count of 8, so just slowly. Hold for a count of 8. And then breathe out on a count of 8. all the while imagining that right here, you're breathing in, the air is coming in, and then flowing out. Try that one more time. So breathe in, imagine the air flowing here. Thanks for joining us, Jorge. Breathe in. Hold for a count of 8. And breathe out on a count of 8. All right, so we've done that about 3 or 4 times, and that, if you just do that when you're laying in bed at night and you're trying to sleep, you start doing that, you'll fall asleep. You won't even realize. You'll just fall asleep. It's amazing. The second thing that I will show you is nostril breathing. I love nostril breathing. This is actually great if you get in front of an audience and you're going to do a presentation or public speaking, or maybe you're a singer or you get nervous in front of people, right? You're going to get in front of a group. Do nostril breathing first. Like, don't do it in front of everybody, but like go to the bathroom or something, or on your drive, like start doing it. And nostril breathing is where you take your hand and you just close one nostril and you breathe in slowly. Hold. Go to the other nostril, and then you want to like breathe out really fast. So I do chanting, yes. I do chanting for sure. I love chanting. But this is just some of the basics to slow you down and give you very quick, deep relaxation, very, very quick. So the chanting comes after the deep breath work. If you want to take my free course, I have deepmeditationcourse.com. You can go there and I send you the videos, and you can just go through all of my different videos about breath work and chanting and etc. Okay, so then you would do it on the other side. So for the, woo, the smoke is getting all over the place. Only time I feel like I'm really chanting, the vibration does it for me. Yeah, vibratory chanting is amazing. You can open the chakras in so many ways. But before we get there, right, you did the nostril breathing. So meditating, yeah. The breath work slows you down though, right? You want to slow down and then you get into the chanting, the vibratory work, because you don't want to be anxious when you start the chanting. It's good to first breathe, even for a couple of seconds, even for like 30 seconds. And then, right, this incense is wonderful. Lumbini incense, for those of you that are new. The other one that I love, the active meditation that I love, that gets you really deep really quick, this is my favorite technique. This is called humming bee meditation. So, hi! Alright, so take your hands and you're going to go up the bridge of your nose, up to the third eye, right? And then you're going to take your thumbs and you're going to place them over your ears and close. Here, I'll show you. And you're going to close your ears. So you go all the way up and then you close your ears. And when you exhale, this comes from yoga. All right. So when you exhale, you'll hum, or some people say buzz like a bee. So it'll sound like this. Right. And that's getting into the vibratory chanting. That's vibratory chanting. And that will actually really, really help you and change your, really change the way your brain works. That kind of work will help you not only relax, but it will, where and how did I get into this? Yeah, I have lots of stories. Well, I got into this because I went through some pretty severe depressions, and when you get as bad as I got, and you just really want to die, you start looking for something. It's a spiritual crisis, really, is what many people go through when they're depressed. You know, when you're having a lot of severe depression, it's usually to do with spiritual crisis, you know, and I did that a couple of times. And the last time I did that, God, it must have been like around 2012, 11, 12, I ended up coming across a book on my shelf that I'd never read that a friend gave to me. And that friend, he was just getting rid of a bunch of spiritual books and stuff, and it was called Magical Ritual Methods, and it was from like 1900. It was super old. It's one of those ancient magical texts, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting, you know. I guess I'll just read that, you know, just sitting around my house. And I went ahead and started reading it and didn't really understand it, so I started doing research on what the hell the guy was talking about. And during that, I learned a certain ritual that involved some serious chanting. And when I did that, all of a sudden everything changed in my life. I went out into the world and like everybody was acting differently towards me. People were not like attacking me anymore. People were saying that I sounded different. And so that's when I really started like every day practicing. And when it changed my life in that way, and I just became a different person. What stones did I use? I didn't use any stones. I'm not Wicca or anything like that. But when I got into that, when I got into the chanting, it changed my life. And now I know if I'm feeling irritable or I'm in a bad place or, you know, something affects me, I immediately know I need to meditate. I need to do some breath work. You know, I need to put my incense on, which is all over the place right now. I really need to do some chanting, and immediately I know that I'll have a shift. And I'm not where I used to be because of the meditation work. And it sucks that so many people go, oh, meditation, yeah, I can't do it. Yes, you can. You really can. All you have to do is like put your hands on there and hum. Just do it. And people think, oh, well, you know, it's not going to really do anything for me, but it is. It's going to change your life. I mean, it absolutely. Hi, Alex. It absolutely changed my life. And so to go to sleep at night, seriously, I just do the boxed breathing that I talked to you guys about a few minutes ago. The breathing in on a count of 8, hold on a count of 8, breathe out on a count of 8. Any other questions before I go? You came in at the wrong time. No, you didn't. We can do some more. Feel free to ask me questions. I showed you 3 techniques. The first one was the boxed breathing, and that's where you breathe in and you imagine that you have air flowing in here, and then you imagine it comes right back here to the middle, the center of the head where the pineal gland is. And then you breathe out, imagine the air is flowing out. Right? So it's boxed breathing. So you just breathe in slowly, hold, and breathe out. Right? And then the nostril breathing helps with, cool. I'm just reviewing at this point. So make sure you follow me, stay in touch with me. I'd like to follow you back if you're out there using Periscope yourself. Can meditation help control desires? Absolutely. Absolutely it can. So whether it's addictions or maybe desires for sex or food or sugar, meditation can help you with that. When you open the heart chakra and you open certain chakras, it actually releases a lot of those, like the things in your body that are like stagnant and going, oh, I need, because when you feel like you need something, you know, you're not fulfilled. And so when you become spiritually fulfilled and you're connecting to your higher self, see, I believe we're in a holographic universe. So our soul is in another dimension and we're connected to it, right? It's like almost like a hologram, the soul inside of us. So when you actually really meditate and you connect to the higher self, you get answers, you feel more spiritually fulfilled. So yes, absolutely. And you can let go of desires. If you're having addiction problems or any issues with serious cravings for, say, sex or drugs or alcohol or something like that, you probably need to get a cleanse. I don't do that myself, but I know a person that does. Her name's Teresa Crabtree, and she actually does cleanses, and I have seen the most amazing results from her. She does it for free. You just go to her website, and she takes donations if it worked for you. But it's THERESA, Crabtree. If somebody wants to try to type it in, I know you just asked me about like addictions and desires. Well, desires, which are pretty much usually an addiction. Incense everywhere. TeresaCrabtree.com though. She's fantastic for doing cleanses. And so if people have spirits attached to them or energies attached to them that are causing them to have an addiction, I won't even get into that, but she does the cleanses remotely. Like, you seriously just say, hey, this is me and this is what I need, and then she does it. And if it works out and really helps you, then you go back and you give her, you know, whatever you want, $5, $20, whatever you feel like. Anyways, thanks for joining me, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and let you all go. Looks like I only have a few people left here, so thanks for joining, and you can always watch the recording, I guess. So, can you follow? Back. Yeah, follow me, and then I've only used Periscope once, like, myself for a broadcast. I've used Facebook Live a whole lot, and so Periscope's kind of new for me, but I'll click on it and try to figure out how to follow everybody back for sure. I want to build connections on Periscope. I'm really liking it so far. All right, cool, and you're all mad up. So I see your name. I can even follow you that way. I can just type it in too. Cool. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Have a good night's sleep. All right.